We're breaking down the stellar ending of the Clone Wars episode, A Distant Echo. Folks, the latest episode of Star Wars The Clone Wars dropped this Friday on Disney+, and fans could not be happier. The final season of the show's coming out swinging right out the gate to answer some of its biggest remaining dangling plot threads from past seasons, especially those about the fate of a certain character. But before we go any further, there's going to be some spoilers for the past 2 episodes of The Clone Wars, The Bad Batch and A Distant Echo, so if you haven't seen those yet and care about getting spoiled, well, hyperspace on out of here. Otherwise, stick around and give us a like and subscribe. So what happened? Well, we finally got some closure about the ARC Trooper, Echo. Now, if you're a bit rusty on your Clone Wars lore, or clone lores for the sake of expediency, the last time we saw Echo was in Season 3, Episode 19, Counterattack, which aired way back in the ancient year of 2011. While rescuing Jedi Master Evan Piel, Echo seemingly died as the group made good their escape, and that loss has haunted Captain Rex ever since. Now, all of this brings us to the new season's opener, The Bad Batch. After a series of grueling defeats at the hands of the Separatists who were countering the clones' military tactics a little too well, a group called Clone Force 99, aka the Bad Batch, is brought in for support. And no, not just moral. They're here to murder people. So why are they called the Bad Batch? Well, this Dirty Dozen-style squad's made up of defective clones that have advantageous mutations. Basically, they're like G.I. Joe meet the X-Men. Rex hopes to use their unique skills to prove his theory that Echo is still alive and being used by the Separatists to figure out the clones' battle plans. And by the episode's end, he finds direct evidence in the form of an off-world signal. So in this latest episode, A Distant Echo, General Skywalker, the Bad Batch, and Captain Rex followed this signal to its source, the Techno-Union leader Wat Tambor. Of course, as these things go in the galaxy far, far away, it's a trap! And of course, our heroes must blast through a metric ton of droids to get their way out of it. But lo and behold, Rex discovers Echo, who's looking like an echo of his former self. I'm not sorry about it. We see that he's been hooked up to some sort of stasis chamber, a la the Matrix, like one of those goo pods, and he's had his body parts replaced in some cases with cybernetics because he survived a shuttle explosion in which everyone thought he had died. And after a heartfelt moment with Rex, we cut to black and the episode's just over. So what does this ending mean, and where do things go from here? Well, for starters, it's good to see something positive happen to the clones because, let's face it, they've had a rough go of it, even if only for a moment, because as we all know, it's not going to have a happy ending for literally any of its characters. Should call this Rogue 2. Now, spoiler warning if you haven't seen Revenge of the Sith, but it's not going to be fun. They're all going to die. But that being said, while this is the end of the episode, it's clear this isn't the end of Echo's journey. There's a lot of trauma for Echo to overcome, and it's even possible that his rescue is also part of the trap. He could still be unwittingly working as an operative for the Separatists. No matter what, Echo's rehabilitation is likely to be a big part of the show as it moves forward, though, towards its series finale. And there's also that other elephant in the room. Does Echo still have that biochip in his brain that was implanted into all clones to make them execute Order 66? Now we know that Commander Cody tries to murk Obi-Wan Kenobi on Utapau during the events of Revenge of the Sith, so I don't know, RIP to that screaming lizard. May you scream forever. In Star Wars Rebels, we learn that Rex is actually able to remove his chip and not take part in the Jedi Purge. Rex eventually joins the Rebel Alliance to help restore the Republic. But as for the other clones, we don't know what's to come for Echo or even the Bad Batch. To be honest, that group would probably be pretty good at hunting Jedi, unless of course their botched cloning makes them immune to the biochip. Honestly, they might even be the precursors to the Stormtrooper squad from Marvel Comics' Scar Squadron, aka Task Force 99. Wait, Clone Force 99? Task Force 99, Spider-Man 2099, it's all coming together. So what comes after this? Well, one of the next stops in the final season is going to be the Siege of Mandalore, and we can expect to see Captain Rex working with Ahsoka Tano against Darth Maul as Anakin Skywalker is recalled to the Republic capital to rescue Chancellor Palpatine during the Battle of Coruscant at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith. And while we know the series is going to have a tragic ending, we trust the Clone Wars team to at least make it a satisfying one, and we're going to be tuning in every Friday to see exactly how it all plays out. But tell me, what do you folks think? Are you enjoying the Clone Wars final season so far? And are you glad to have Echo back? And also, is this helping tide you over until the wee baby Yoda returns in The Mandalorian Season 2? Let's discuss. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, why not give us a like and subscribe? And if you want to get notified every time we go live with a new show or drop a new video, please feel free to mash that little bell. That way you can be up to date on all the latest theories, rumors, and news in the pop culture world.